It's more of just a jumping straight into it. It almost makes the viewer feel left out as soon as you start the video. So if I were you, I would have like started the video with, why do humans like run around when they need to pee, or something like that? Because the idea here is to get them hooked in as quickly as possible. And if I was watching this video, I would have just not watched it because it just took too long to get to the point. Like, you want to get to the point within like the first 2 seconds. Like, for example, when Zach D Films has his videos, like, and it's like, for example, like some really gory or something like that. Like, I don't know if you saw the video with like the baby putting up the window and it like cut off the mom's next. He doesn't do a hook, right? He goes straight to just saying like the baby was getting lifted up, and then he pulled the trigger, and the mom's circulation got cut off. It's not like, did you know that at this time this baby did this? It goes straight into it. So I'd recommend you implement that to this video as well. Does that help? Yeah. Anyways, I'm about to add the Discord, guys, and I'm about to do a public call in the voice channel. So if you guys want to join there in a second, and I'm gonna do like maybe a 20-minute Q&A for you guys and try to answer any of your questions, and I'll bring a couple of you guys in the VC because it's about to get flooded in here. All right, see you guys in a second. I'm gonna join the other VC in the live one. All right. Start stage. 20-minute Q&A. Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna ping the Discord. How do I? Let me share my screen with you guys as well. All right. Go ahead and start dropping your questions in the channel now. So when I get a chance to look at it in just a second, I'm gonna ping the Discord first, and then I'm gonna read everything and I'll answer it. And then I'm also gonna bring a couple of you guys into the VC, and I'll do a little channel review for you guys real quick. And then I do have some other work to do because I got a lot of stuff to do tonight. Working with companies, we're getting some more bootcamp videos out. I'm pumping a lot of short form content out for you guys, like on the personal channel. And you guys also know, I have a lot of channels to run, bro. So hold up, let me ping the Discord real quick, right? Let's figure out how to. I'll just ping him like this. But drop your questions in the live channel, and I'm gonna answer them, and I'm also gonna bring you guys in while I'm doing this again. Quick 20-minute Q&A. Sign up if you want your question answered. All right. All right, let's see here. What's the best niche right now? Definitely Roblox. 1,000,000,000% Roblox. We got 2 channels combined, pulling close to 800 million views a month right now with just 2 channels alone. It's pretty absurd right now. So Roblox is 100% the best niche to get into in this exact moment. In terms of driving traffic to long form, let me move this out of the way. Long form, how effective is a strategy would you say for funneling views from your shorts? Super effective. But your videos on long form isn't going to get views unless you're making good long form videos too, you know? Like, your goal shouldn't be to get views on long form from funneling to your shorts. It should be like, I'm going to make great long form content and then get views anyway from it. How do I make my channel so it doesn't get 0 view, Joe? The thing is, I'm running 3 channels. I have 2 verified phones, but after trying 2 channels, they both get 0 views. Okay, quick question for you, Mark. Are you verifying your trust score? Are you uploading 32-second videos? Are you verifying your phone number? Are you making sure your country of residence is good? All right, you said everything. Okay, if you're doing everything, then it may be a content problem or an IP problem. Are you using a VPN? No VPN? Okay. Can you go ahead, how many videos have you uploaded on this channel? Because sometimes it takes up to like 8 videos to actually like verify in the YouTube system to determine you're not a bot. Because your first video is not going to get like, it's going to get like 3 videos or 3 views, you know? You said 3 videos? All right, bro, I'd upload like 5 more. If all of them are getting 0 views, you may be a little cooked with that Gmail. I'd use a different Gmail if I were you. I can't do Roblox, even in my country available. The only niche I can do is commentary. Okay, you can do clipping with Roblox, guys. If you don't have access to a computer, you can go screen record other people's gameplay and then clip it and try to edit it in your own style by using Vine Boom sound effects, just, funny moments, and you can clip them into actual videos and people eat that up. It's a really easy way for you to be able to just absolutely monetize everything without having to actually make any content. That's what I'm doing on one of my channels right now. And we're up 14 million views in the past 6 days of starting the channel. So, brother, what about the hashtags? Some people say they're not good. Okay, so actually, I don't know if you guys saw already, but I actually made a viral hashtag section in the Discord, and we have one of our guys right now currently updating it every single day. So what I would do, first of all, is I would try to use them and see if it's going to get views. Now, as for is it actually okay to use them, I'm going to be straight with you, man. Everyone says that the hashtags are bad to use, like this hashtag, like the viral ones, but I haven't seen anyone actually get banned from it. I've just heard everyone saying you can get banned, but I haven't seen anyone actually get banned. And I got a lot of connections, man. Like, I know a lot of people in the YouTube space, and none of them are, like, telling me that, like, no one's actually gotten banned from it from people who have used it. You know what I mean? So, I would say go for it, right? I mean, channels are getting monetized using it. I don't see why you wouldn't use it, you know? Wow, we got 30 people in here, and it's 2:46 a.m., guys. You guys are up grinding. I love to see it. Bro, I do Roblox. I have bad quality because my phone is bad quality. Okay, well, find a high-quality video, download it with some type of video downloader, and then try to edit it through your CapCut, which is a free editing software on your phone. Can you upload a video every 2 days, 48 hours? You can. You can upload videos every 2 days, but from my personal experience, uploading consistently is going to get you more views. Because, just the more content you push out, the more views you're going to get, because you build your casual viewer rating, and when your casual viewer rating goes up, you make more money. Yeah, man. But I mean, like, I haven't seen anyone got banned from the hashtags yet, right? In the future, who knows? Maybe YouTube will do a mass purge and just purge all the channels. But I mean, from my personal experience and all my YouTube buddies, they're not having a problem with it. So I would just do it, Bro, also, can you tell me about, like, how you talk to Mr. Beast? I was in a private server that only, like, people who had a certain amount of subs and views could get into. And then it was like 100-person Q&A, and then we just all got to do social connection in there. So that's how I was able to talk to Jimmy. What is the best time to upload? Is there any way for competitors to upload? Okay, so the best time to upload is 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. EST. And you'll notice that's a very wide range of time, right? It's almost like a 9-hour time range. So it really doesn't matter too much as long as you're in that time frame. But like if you're targeting people, let's say in India, and you're only speaking in Hindi, then maybe you should be uploading during 9 a.m. EST or 9 a.m. in India, because the time zones really don't matter unless you're actually trying to target a certain audience. I target people in the United States, but even I end up getting the entire world anyway, because once you're getting 1.6 billion views a month, you kind of are limited. Like there's only 300 million people in the United States, so you're eventually gonna get everyone. But if I were you, I'd probably be targeting people in the United States, so I would 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. EST. If you were starting a YouTube channel, would you prioritize learning about getting experience in the game or trying to focus on monetizing the channel? What do you mean, getting experience in the game? Like what game? Are we talking about Roblox, or what do you mean? I will get an American audience with viral hashtags. Yeah, you can. The viral hashtags here, let me explain how this works a little bit, all right? So if you guys, first of all, go to the viral hashtags thing, we basically released the hashtags for free, where you can just see what's trending right now. And I explained it here, but I'll explain it again, all right? So where these hashtags even come from in the first place is it's people in Pakistan and India. It's these creators who have a mass clipping army. And what they do is they start a hashtag, they tell all their clippers, okay guys, we're changing the hashtag, everyone start using hashtag poop, all right? And when they do hashtag poop, all right, everyone starts seeing that this hashtag starts going up. And over time, when YouTube sees that more people are using hashtag poop, right? Sorry, it's a bad example. But when everyone sees that you're using hashtag poop, it's gonna start going up because YouTube sees it as a trend, right? And the more people who use a hashtag, the more it's gonna get pushed out to more people, and it's kind of like a domino effect. So the people who are actually starting the hashtag in the very beginning are actually riding the wave and getting more views compared to everyone else because their entry point is here rather than, let's say, your entry point is here, right? So you're gonna get views regardless, right? But if you're earlier in on the hashtags, you're gonna get more views. Does that kind of make sense? Hashtag poop. Yeah. We're doing a Q&A at 3 a.m. Yeah, man, I've been filming content all night, and I was like, man, I want to talk to some people. Let me add my Discord. So then I added the Discord. Please help me. Dog, it looks like you failed your valid ID. You should probably get a real ID. Do you have a real ID? I'm going to be honest, bro. You're actually cooked with this, by the way. There's nothing you can do unless you wait 30 days. Oh, wait. It says your verification was unsuccessful. If your second attempt is denied, you'll have to wait 30 days again before trying. Oh, do you have an ID, bro? If you have a valid ID, you shouldn't have a problem with it. How do I get 6 Sendy on my YouTube channel? Sadvik, bro, what? This is not related at all. Yo, you see this right here, guys? This is oh shoot. 1 second. This is my beautiful girlfriend. You can't really see her right now, but she's awesome. Appreciate it, Paul. Last time, a couple weeks ago, I've been consistent uploading every day. I've been getting out of view jail, but sometimes a few shorts don't get pushed out, like 300K. And the next short is like 3K. Lost. Your videos are probably inconsistent with your analytics. Guys, remember, you need to be focusing on everything, right? It's not just breaking view jail. Each video is broken up into just determining your analytics. So like, what's your swipe ratio? Is it above 81.1%? How long is your video? Is your video longer? Is your video average view duration longer than the actual length of the video? And then is your engagement rate good? Is your sub to view ratio good? Are people actually clicking on your sound? I mean, these things are all important, right? Some things are more important than others. But at the end of the day, you need to be focusing on everything. And if you're not focusing on everything in every video, then like that's why your video isn't doing well. You know? Is it a good idea to use gamified CTAs such as like if you think X will happen, sub if not? Yes, that is a good idea. I recommend using poll CTAs where you have two things show up. You have the better option as subscribe, the second option as like. For example, if you're comparing Ronaldo to Messi, more people like Messi than Ronaldo objectively. It's pretty 50-50, but more people like Ronaldo than, or Messi than Ronaldo objectively. So put Messi as subscribe, Ronaldo as like. And then boom, you're getting engagement, right? And then that just increases the amount of people. And then people who are saying, I'm not going to subscribe for Ronaldo is going to get comments. And those comments are going to boost your engagement as well. You know what I mean? So make sure you're looking at everything when you're doing this. Bro, one channel is deleted by YouTube. Why is this happening? It says right here that your valid ID was not verified, which means you probably didn't use a correct ID or you used a fake ID. Does deleting a short hurt your channel in any way, or is it a myth? It does hurt your channel. You can private a short after you're getting momentum. Don't private a short if it does bad. I see a lot of people have this little ego where they see their video not doing well and they get kind of like, this is embarrassing, and they private the video. Never private a video unless you absolutely have to. But never ever delete. Never delete a video. That's so bad for your channel. Why does views die like this out of nowhere? It's not hitting 30K and then they stop because you only have 446 subscribers and you don't have a casual viewer rating. When your casual viewer percentage is higher, you're gonna get more people watching on a consistent basis. Are you gonna do another channel review? Maybe. I want to answer some questions. I may do one channel review and then I got some more content to make. I haven't made a bootcamp video in a couple days for you guys, so I'm making one soon. But I've just been so busy with work, bro. I've had so much content to do. I've been working with a lot of AI companies. I've been helping a lot of people in the program. But yeah. How do you increase your trust score as much as possible? I'm gonna make a video on that. I could talk about that for an hour, bro. That's like probably the biggest thing we can do here. Do you guys want a brief summary of what I would say you could do to increase your trust score? Okay. Here's what I would do to increase my trust score. All right. This is the basis, by the way. So the reason if you look up how to increase your trust score on YouTube doesn't show up is because I'm the one who kind of created that system. I'm sure there's other names for it, but I call it the trust score because I basically take every analytic, every metric that could possibly mess up your channel, and I put it into one single checklist, right? And the checklist is really long, and there's lots of steps to each checklist. So understanding exactly what everything is on a checklist will help you basically optimize your channel every time. So I made the trust score, okay? I'll kind of explain what you can do to increase it. First thing you need to do is have a aged Gmail. Having an aged Gmail is very important. And in order to have an aged Gmail, you need to basically be subscribed to a couple different things. You need to be sending emails. You basically need to use it for a long period of time. If you made a new Gmail, YouTube is actually owned by Google, right? And if Google sees that a YouTube channel is making videos on a new Google account, they're going to assume that it may be a bot, which is going to decrease your likelihood of getting a video pushed out. Now, as you guys know, you can upload or you can have multiple channels underneath one Gmail. So you don't need to make a new Gmail. And if you're on this Discord server, you have a Gmail because you use this Gmail to get into your account, right? So everyone here has a Gmail, first of all. So I would recommend using the Gmail, the aged one, whatever one is your oldest, to make all your future channels. Now, there is a difference between an aged Gmail and an aged YouTube channel, right? So there's a huge difference versus YouTube channel. So a YouTube channel can be 1 day old and you can upload on it, but a Gmail has to be older. Now, there's not a set time. Like, for example, my Gmail is like almost 10 years old, right? But you don't have to have a 10-year-old Gmail to get it pushed out. It could be 6 months old. You just need to make sure you're using that Gmail consistently. So whatever you use as your Gmail, use that as your primary source of all your channels. Store all your channels underneath that Gmail. Now, before I even click on this chat, I'm sure some of you guys probably said, oh, well, Devin, what if one account gets banned? Then the Gmail will get banned and all my channels will get banned. It's not true, all right? And Mr. Beast, actually, he uses all his channels underneath one Gmail as well. Now, the only reason that you will lose all your accounts is if your Gmail gets terminated because you're doing something funky, right? If you're doing something really funky on your Gmail, then Google may ban your account, and then you will lose all your channels. But if you're a upstanding citizen who's not doing anything wrong, then you can have all your Gmails or all your YouTubes underneath one Gmail, okay? So the difference between YouTube and Gmails is you can have an aged Gmail, you don't need an aged YouTube. The aged Gmail basically provides the same trust score for the YouTube channel. Does that make sense, guys? How could you possibly be banned by Gmail? Ah, dude. There's lots of weirdos out there, man, sending some weird images to some underage people. Yeah. Does that make sense? Is everyone understanding so far? Does everyone kind of make sense with that? Okay, cool. All right, Naps. I don't think you guys realize the amount of sauce Devin gives is actually insane. Lol, lock in. Yo, guys, by the way, Armand was one of our first students in the program, bro, and we scaled him up so quickly. Unfortunately, his channel didn't get monetized, but he's up like $650 in just... Actually, wait, Armand, what's your music royalties at right now? What's your DeLuna at? And I'm sure it's even high. It's 1K. He made 1K in the first couple of weeks of working with me. Just music royalties. Not even monetized channels, just music royalties. So guys, get some W's in the chat for Armand, guys. He was one of the most successful students we've had so far because he was one of the first. Anyways, I'm going to go back to explaining more. Before I answer your questions, I'm going to explain the trust score a little more because like this is one component of 30 components I have in this trust score equation, right? So first one, age Gmail. Second one, making sure you're doing all your feature eligibility. So you guys probably already know this because I've talked about this so many times. Basically, you go to your settings, right? Go to channel and you go to feature eligibility. There's 3 options. For example, I think some guy in the chat over here said that his feature eligibility is cooked. Here it is right here. He tried applying using an ID and it didn't work. The reason why it didn't work is because either he didn't use a correct ID, he looked underage in the video, or he's lying about his identification. You need to have an ID. If you are underage, ask your parents to use their ID. It does not tax them. It just verifies to YouTube that you're a real person. That's it. All right? But you need an ID. Preferably, it's just as long as you have an ID, just in general. You don't even need your parents. If you have your own driver's license, use that. All right? I like using valid IDs always. I don't use video verifications because I look kind of young. And when I do that, sometimes YouTube will think like, okay, this guy looks young. We're not going to monetize him because of that. So even though I'm like almost 20, I use ID anyway because it's just a more safe way to do it. All right. So make sure you guys are doing that. All three of these for feature eligibility. Eligibility. Eligible. Alright, yeah, you guys get the idea. Unk? Yeah, bro. I'm an unk. I'm still in my teens, dog. Go to random dude on the street and do a video. Yeah, dude, exactly. Just do that. But the thing is, I mean, I recommend you use your own ID because, you know, it's just good to have everything connected. Like, I'm sure there's some backend system that like, because you know on Google on your Gmail you can verify who you are as a person, and if like these two match up, that'll also increase your trust score slightly. Like your ID matching up to like even your profile picture on your Gmail. There's all types of things, bro. Can you answer this one? 1 second, let me see. Devin, how to make your content go more to US rather than India? You gotta make United States content. I don't know what videos you're uploading, so I kind of can't help you with that. But I mean, you gotta make content that's targeted towards English speakers. But I mean, in my opinion, if you just make Roblox content that's just faceless, and then you're just making the widest reach with maybe some English captions, you're gonna get a pretty wide audience demographic that's going to just get you more views and increase your RPM. But 50% India is kind of cooked, bro. I'd recommend trying to change your niche a little bit. I don't know if you're doing commentary. I mean, even if you have an Indian accent, it's gonna mess up, you know, who you're reaching. What's the best long form niche? There's a lot of good long form niches, man. I mean, if you want to be real, like the best long form niches are experiment niches, like 100 people versus gorilla or whatever, you know. Experiment niches work really well because people like sitting down eating their cereal in the morning and watching it. Yeah, for example, Mr. Beast. There's a reason why he gets the most views because he does experiment videos for long form. Yeah. Why do you prioritize views more than actual earnings? Because my earnings are limited by my views. So if I get most views, I'm gonna make the most money. Right? Because it's way easier, in my opinion, to get two. Okay, sorry. Let me rephrase. It's way easier, in my opinion, to make more money getting more views than trying to get a smaller amount of views and optimize for the RPM. Right? The reason why is because YouTube's only going to pay you a certain amount at a certain amount of view level, right? Like the max RPM you're going to get is like 40 cents, which is absurd, but you're going to make more money getting like 8 cents RPM on a billion views rather than a 40 cents RPM on 100 million views. Like it's like a 300% difference in revenue. You'll go from like 10 to 15,000 to 30 to 45,000, right? So there's a huge difference there. And per month on one channel, by the way, on one channel. So that's why I target views. Also, in my opinion, getting more views just feels good, bro. You guys hear a bigger number, a better person? I just like getting views. It's fun. I've been in 99 Nights Forest for trying to find item for 3 hours where this game is so stupid. Do you know a modded game or something where you can record on? I can get you contacted with one of my devs who helps me with that. Naps, bro, you can just ping me, bro. You're one of my students. You could just ask me in DMs. But I'll hook you up. I'll hook you up, Naps. All right, I got you, bro. Okay. I will use a VPN for music deals because they are not available in my country, and now music deals are done. Okay, so I know music deals are technically done, What Deluna is doing right now, because I work with Deluna very closely. What we're doing is we're trying to just basically let a small amount of people in, a very small monetized amount of people. You need to be accepted in the partner program already. But I mean, we're technically still accepting applicants, but you got to be very well equipped right now. So music deals are kind of off at the moment. A bit more sauce about trust score optimization, please. Dude, I'd go over more, but actually, I have I have to make some more content, guys. I got some more content I gotta make. I would like to get on the trust score more, but like I said, I could be here for hours talking about it. There's so much I can talk about for trust score. Um, I'm actually gonna be making a course for you guys soon, by the way. It's gonna be a free course, by the way. It's not a paid course, a free course on the trust score, which is actually what I'm gonna be doing for that. Yeah. You guys want a free course? Was that something you guys be interested in? Yeah. Yeah, the free course, and then I'm basically going to explain everything in the free course, and then we'll kind of move forward from there. That's actually what I'm doing straight after this call. I'm going straight to the straight to my video software. I'm going to start recording for the free course. So yeah, I have a whole checklist, but honestly, I think you guys are just going to wait for the free course before I release everything about the trust score, because there's a lot, man. I hope you guys are okay with that. How do you get sleep? Always online in the middle of the night for real? Dude, I am so tired all the time, bro. Low key, I don't sleep, man. I'm always working. I work like 18 hours a day, man. And I give like 1 day a week for my girlfriend for going to church. Well, other than that, man, I'm just working all day and all night. Like, I'm probably going to be working the next 5 hours. I have a rule that I follow very closely, which is I don't go to bed until I finish everything I need to do, right? And I got a big checklist of stuff I need to do right now. So I cannot sleep until I finish it, and that's just my rule. Or until I'm just so physically tired that I physically cannot work anymore. That's kind of the main thing. Yeah, I would check your channel right now, man, but I can't, bro. I got some more content to do. I will do it later though, like on the next call, okay? All right, fine. You know what? I'll look at it real quick. Why not? It's probably gonna take a couple seconds anyway. Tech layer. Okay, let me look real quick. So you have 972 subs. You only have 22 videos. Your most popular video is 37K. You're using the viral hashtags. Well, you were using viral hashtags. You're not anymore. These titles are way too long, in my opinion. Let's see what you're uploading here. I would change that circle to a different one. I would be a little zoom in. Add some more sound effects there. I wouldn't say look. I would say I would start with before. Remember, we're trying to do anti-hooks. Remember this right here? Anti-hooks. I don't know if you were here in the beginning of the call. When we're doing anti-hooks, we basically want to hook them in with just starting. Like, make them feel like they're missing something. And that's going to increase your swipe ratio. Because if someone feels like they're missing something, what are they going to do? They're going to investigate. And they're going to watch your video. It's like, instead of hooking them in with like, what's up guys, in this video we're going to be talking about trust score, it's 1.5 billion views. This is exactly how I did it. Right? Big difference. Or, first thing I would do to actually optimize my channel is get an aged Gmail. That immediately just wastes no time and just throws the viewer straight into the cage, right? And then they're just in there, and they're just stuck there because now they want to watch. Because our goal here is to get a lot of views, and that's the best way to do it. Hopefully that helps, man. All right. How do you win an appeal? Again, demonetization spam. Okay. If you are uploading videos that is not good for YouTube, then there's a chance you won't win the appeal. There's lots of caveats for that. Actually, I'm gonna be making a video on it. Oh, dude, there's so much stuff I can talk about appeals. But one of the main things I would focus on when you're doing an appeal, a lot of times channels get. I learned this more recently, actually, with Armand, unfortunately. I already kind of knew this, but I kind of forgot with his case. If you have a video, or a channel you were uploading videos before that were not monetizable, then you switch your niche. Before you apply for monetization, make sure that you private all those previous videos, all right? And also, you basically need to screen record your editing software. Use a face cam because YouTube likes it when there's a person. because the people who are reviewing this are people, and you need to be very genuine. Like, hey, this is how I do this. I get all the clips here. I edit all of this here. This is why, and go over the policy and like basically explain it there. Wait, so what do you think about 99 Nights? What's the best item in 99 Nights? Works? No, I would say something like this item, or actually, let me think real quick, right, about that one. I don't like using audio for my Roblox channels, but let me think about how to hook that for you. Okay, just give me a second. I would probably say something like, "Is this the best item?" Or like, "What does this item do?" Or "This item allows you to do this in 99 Nights." Right? I would start it off with just going into it, because if I do it that way, then it throws the viewer in a little more. And then what's the best item after? Yes, exactly. Devin, how do I get a high percentage of casual viewers on my channel? You need to upload more every single day. And then you also need to get more views. Can you do an example of CTA for increasing subs, comments, etc.? Actually, I just recorded a 20-minute video, so I'm going to be dropping that tomorrow. I would explain it now, but you can just wait tomorrow, and then I'll upload the video, and then you can see it again, all right? Yeah. All right, guys. If you have, man, I said I need to go, and then you guys just ask more questions, bro. Come on, guys. I have content to make, man. Thank you for the session. Yeah, no problem, guys. I'm happy I was able to help. If you guys have any more questions, at me in the Ask Devin at anything, and I'll respond to it. I recorded this as well, so if you guys want to look back at it, I'm going to drop the video, and you guys can rewatch it, all right? Actually, you know what? Actually, I'll post this on YouTube. Yeah, say hi, YouTube. Yeah, perfect. Yeah. I'm going to post this on YouTube. Great idea. All right, see you guys later. If you guys need anything, let me know. I'm going to go make some more content. I got a lot of work to do and money to make. All right, bye, guys. Love you guys. See ya. God, I love this community.